Coming up.
My partner's ex had fake ones, so I'm constantly comparing myself to her.
Oh,
Exactly. Embrace your tiny titties.
guys quite like to see you natural as well. Even if you aren't perfect, like there's something beautiful about not being perfect as well.
They've been together 7 years.
She's got away with it for 7 years.
The tits is blowing my mind. Just close your eyes and hope for the best.
Lately, we've been talking about cosmetic surgery, body hang-ups, and just general body image. And a bunch of you have got in touch. So we're going to answer your questions. Alex, why don't you kick it off?
Yeah, this is actually a really interesting one. So somebody has said, small boobs. My partner's ex had fake ones, so I'm constantly comparing myself to her.
Oh, that's for a woman who's got really small boobs, I can totally get that. Can you not?
Same. I don't necessarily compare myself to anyone that's had bigger boobs, but I definitely think it would be a fleeting thought, 100%. I mean, I'm really comfortable with my flat chest.
Yeah, me too.
I love it. But I have over the past years sometimes thought, should I get a boob job? But I'd only want to go up like one size, so it's pointless.
So what would you say to this person? Embrace your tiny titties?
I think that exactly. Embrace your tiny titties and listen, he's with you, not the ex.
Yes, exactly.
So, boobs are clearly not the be all and end all for him. And he's obviously just with you for you.
Have you got another one?
Okay, so this person has said they've had their lips, teeth and tits done, but their husband thinks they are natural. Do they tell the husband?
How long have they been together? Does it say?
They've been together 7 years.
She's got away with it for 7 years.
The tits is blowing my mind.
Yeah. I mean, she must have had the tits done before, obviously.
Yeah, but
But
is
maybe
he
it's
blind?
but maybe it's just like a little bit.
Yeah, but you can still feel.
What, can
even
you?
with a natural one.
Even if they're tiny?
Yeah, probably even more so. And you see a scar, minimal, but you'd still see it.
The teeth's funny because I've got veneers. And everyone's like, God, your teeth look great. And I'm like, really? Do you really think these are real? Because they're not.
People always ask if I've had veneers, and I've just had Invisalign.
I don't know. Would you tell your husband?
After 7 years,
No.
I would not be telling him because he's going to go, what else do you lie about?
Literally, your balls deep. Just stick with it.
What other secrets have you kept from me for all this time?
It's amazing that she's got away with it, though.
I'd love to see what her lips look like if they're really overly fillered, or are they just a really natural filler, so he wouldn't even know.
But it's like, what does she do when she gets them topped up? Is it like he's gone away with the lads for 2 weeks? Because when you get them done, they go...
You could bruise.
Yeah.
She's going to look like she's been in the boxing ring.
She must save it when he's gone on holidays.
I mean, I would do that.
Surely he's been round to the family house and they've looked at pictures of when she was at prom and stuff like that. Surely.
Maybe she has just had a really minimal little lift here and there, and I don't know.
I know some people, maybe she's gone someone really good. Maybe we need his number.
She could subtly drop it in now that she's going to get her lips done, even though she's already had them, and kind of see how he takes on that. Now there is no more lies because now we're just having it done openly and he knows. Okay, so I have another one.
Yeah.
So a girl has written in that she normally only dates or goes with guys who have no foreskin that have been circumcised, okay? But she has met someone else now who's new and he has a foreskin and she doesn't really know what to do about that. Does she tell him that she's not used to it? Does she just crack on? What's your thoughts on that?
This is so weird because I'm the opposite. I've only ever been with a couple of guys that don't have a foreskin. I've mainly been with guys that have got foreskin, and I way prefer foreskin.
So
I don't know what to do with that. How do you when they've not got anything to?
Babe, it does the same. I prefer no foreskin.
That's so weird. No, I mean one of the guys that I dated that didn't have one. He also had a huge belly, and it was really painful because he could just shag for hours, and because it was it's desensitized a bit when they've not got one.
No.
Well, wait a minute, I've forgotten what the question is. I'm just thinking about Willie.
Anyway,
now.
Does she tell Mr. Foreskin that she's been with Mr. No Foreskin?
I mean, I don't think it's ever good to tell anyone about other people's willies.
I personally have never told any of the people I've been with about other people's body parts.
No.
So I would just say no. It's not really a conversation to be had.
And there's YouTube tutorials on everything these days.
Listen, the guy has a foreskin, it's going to move a bit better than the no foreskin anyway. So I think you're going to be okay.
As long as they're
If
clean,
she's
it's
listening
fine.
to this again, if she's listening to this advice, she's going to be fine. Just crack on with it. You're good.
You'll learn.
And don't tell him.
They're much easier to toss
Just
off.
close your eyes and hope for the best.
Okay, here's another one. Right. Ooh. I mean, I totally get this one. All right, so the panic of seeing you for the first time without makeup in the morning.
Okay.
Babe, when I was younger, I used to get up out of bed and like before whoever was in bed with me, and I'd like run to the bathroom, put on a full face of makeup and then get back in bed.
Really?
Yeah, because I had skin. I hated having bad skin. I was so self-conscious about someone seeing me without makeup on.
It's like that scene in Bridesmaids when she quickly gets out of bed and then she's like, oh yeah, I just woke up with this.
That's literally what I was like.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
Are you not?
No. I'm very go out of the house with no makeup on a normal day. Spots and all, warts and all.
Literally, the first thing you do when we ever get home, if we're together, is we walk in, take my makeup remover and get it all off.
The first thing is I hate wearing makeup. Like it's just I feel like thick and claustrophobic, and I just love having it off. Like the last few days I've actually been running around town and I've had nothing on my face. However, I do think having my eyebrows laminated and my lashes lifted, and I have lip blush done, so I have constant lip tattoo. Yeah, I do think that's what carries me.
Yeah, you literally look done at all times. So if you're self-conscious,
the spots, but I just kind of like let those hang out because whatever.
Do you know what though? Like having suffered from really bad skin, being really self-conscious about it, and now sort of getting to the place where my skin is better, I can completely understand that one. But I also think that like when you are with the right person, like I dated someone and he was so good at just being like, just reassuring me about it and making me feel better. And I think that actually guys quite like to see you natural as well. Even if you aren't perfect, like you don't need to be perfect. Like there's something beautiful about not being perfect as well.
100%. There is actually something so nice if you wake up next to someone and the first thing they say is, "You're so beautiful," and you're like, "Really? At this time in the morning?"
Your breath stinks though.
Dog breath.
It's the worst, isn't it? I actually had another one that literally said that. It's like morning breath. What do you do? Do you do the cheeky use his toothbrush but know he's going to know? Or do you take a quick slug of his mouthwash? Either way, no one wakes up smelling of smearmint. Fair.
Or do you carry a toothbrush just in case? Because borrowing his toothbrush is very much a one night stand type of motive, no?
Yes.
I'd probably say
she's an organised one night stander.
Yeah. It's either carrying my own toothbrush, which actually I don't know if I have done. The swig of the mouthwash, 100% I've done that.
Do you know what?
In fact, I had someone at mine last week and they did a swig of the mouthwash because they got back in bed and I woke up to them getting back in bed and I was like, oh, minty.
But did you like that?
I didn't really care. I wouldn't have cared if they'd have not used the mouthwash.
The last guy I had to stay over, when I got up to go and like brush my teeth, he was like, "Why did you do that?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "It's kind of dirty when you've got dirty breath." And I kind of like it. I was like, "Oh wow, okay." It's grim.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
So basically what
if
we're
you're
saying,
into the person.
No.
Really?
It's disgusting. I'm not for it.
So like no morning kissing.
I'd say use the toothbrush and the mouthwash.
No morning sex with morning breath.
No, I'm just like, do it from behind.
Of course.
If my breath smells, I'm like, should we spoon?
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to breathe that. It'll turn me off.
Fair enough.
So yeah, use a toothbrush.
Yeah, 100%. Carry a toothbrush and use their mouthwash at all times.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I literally love reading everybody's messages. Thank you so much to everyone who reached out and got in touch.
Please also do the same again next week for our episode on sex toys and fetishes.
Alex's favourite.